Hey, I'm Nick Cox, and this is my new vacuum chamber. New to me, but not new overall. This was initially, I believe, made for an aerospace company out of Denver. If you look at this thing and you're like, hey, that was my aerospace company, let me know, because I've got some questions for you. It has 7 KF25 ports on the top of it. It also has an additional, let's see, KF40 here. And then it's got a convectron gauge. It's got this absolute pressure from Wallace and Tiernan, and then it's got 6 of these 61-pin connectors. It's also got a thermocouple up here to see what the lid is. The lid is 1-inch thick aluminum, so pretty darn thick. The body is maybe an 1/8-inch thick aluminum, and then the body has 4 ports, so it's got this big one. This big, I think it's a 8-inch one. All the specs will be down in the description. Small one, this is a 2-piece lid here, and then there's actually 2 2-piece covers on here, and then this regular one here. My big question right now with this guy, then it's got the heating pads on it. Again, all the specs will be down in the description. My big question is, how am I going to cool this thing? So I bought this thing to test what's going on up at high altitude with devices. I've got a pretty good idea about how to mount the devices in there. Got a pretty good idea about how I'm going to get sensor connections in and out through those 61-pin connectors. What I'm not as sure of is how I'm going to get liquid nitrogen in and out of here. So I've got a 50-liter liquid nitrogen dewar, and if all else fails, I'll run it through this KF40, but I would really like to figure out how to get it through one of these ports on the body, because that gives me a lot more room to get the LN2 in and out. And I think that's what it's for. However, all of those ports are O-ring sealed. There is no conflat, no CF fittings anywhere on this thing that I've found so far. There is something interesting in that the top lids, on the top lid, all of the KF25s are attached by these funky looking circular discs. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but I would really like to find out. Again, if you are the aerospace company in Denver that originally had this made for you, I would love to talk to you and figure out how are you getting this thing cold on the inside. But that's it. As soon as I got it, I put the lid on, screwed everything down, pulled vacuum on it. I've got a little Edwards RV3 on here. Took it down to 8 torr. I was too impatient to go any further, and it held 8 torr for 48 hours. So for what I'm doing, I'm staying mostly at 20 torr and above. This thing is way overkill. So if this is your old chamber, or if you know anything about vacuum chambers and how to get them cold and what these ports might be, check down the description for all the specs on the ports. That should help me figure out how to get this thing nice and chilly. Rock and roll. Thanks so much for watching.